Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Rahman. I study in grade 1 class. My school name is Nichai Global School. First of all, I wish you Happy Children's Day. Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November every year. It is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Sarvepalli Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. We also called as Chacha Nehru. He was first Prime Minister of India. He had immense love for children and believed children are the future of the nation. They are building blocks of the nation. Hence, the future of the nation depends how well they are brought up. A child abuse in any form of forced child labor can cause of harm to children. Mental and physical development. This day, we reminder that the children, the child deserves education, nurturing, and the best of everything. On this day, we organize various programs like dancing, competitions, etc. Gifts are distributed to children. I wanted to tell Coach what we need your medals or 10. Our brothers bring everything. Thank you.
Ahmed. I'm a student of class 8 from Assam, India. My today's speech topic is children as the future of India. The wealth of a nation is not so much in its of economical and natural resources, but this lies more decidedly is the kind and quality of the wealth of its children. It is they who will be the creators and shapers of a nation's tomorrow. What is the importance of Children's Day? The children of tomorrow will make the India of tomorrow. The way we bring them up will determine the future of the country by Jawaharlal Nehru. This golden was holiday graduates to be remembered for as he dedicated his life to ensure that every child has a fundamental right to education and firstly work to reinforce the establishment of various educational institutes in India. Children are important because lies in the reflection on how will the rights important the kids are implemented for each kids if each children's advanced and if so, it is only on this day that they must be recognized on stress upon. There's a question we must ask ourselves. Why do we celebrate this day? Why do we celebrate this day? This day we celebrate because the future of the nation depends how well they are brought up of children. To those who are now elder, keep the kid inside you alive. So now I will talk about Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, social democrat, and other who served for 16 years as India's prime minister following India's independence in 1947. In 1947, he was born on 14 November 1889 in Prayag, India. Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. He promoted parliamentary democracy, secularism, and science and technology during in 1950s. In 1955, Nehru was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest honoring honor. President Rajendra Prasad awarded him the honor without taking advice from the Prime Minister, as would be the normal constitutional product, as Nehru himself was Prime Minister then. His death was announced in the Lok Sabha at 14 local time on 27 1964. The case of death was believed to be a heart attack. His birth anniversary every year we celebrate as Children's Day. What is the importance of children? The children of today will make of India tomorrow. The way we bring them up will determine the future of the country by Jawaharlal Nehru. The future of a country can be judged from the physical and mental position in the children of that country. After all this, little ones, when they grow up, earn a name for their country in the field of sports, science, art, and other fields. Now, how to make responsible citizen of children? Number one, active participants in a community and awareness programs. Number two, classroom discussion on social issues. Number three, volunteer for the community. Number four, include projects in the curriculum that surround on a social issues. My conclusion is it is all people's more duty to keep children away from all disease, evils, and bad habits. And above all, we should pay more attention to their characters. Then they can become the best citizen in the world. So thank you everyone. Give me this opportunity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Maya. I'm a student of grade 8 of Khadijatul Kubra Girls Public School, New Delhi, India. Children's Day. Children's Day in India is celebrated every year on 14th November. This day is also called Bal Divas. Bal in Hindi means a child and Divas means day. This day is also celebrated in honors of the birth anniversary of our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, who was fondly called Chacha Nehru or Chacha Ji by children. He had a special connection with them and was always affectionate in their company. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14 November 1889 in Allahabad and was schooled at home under private tutors in his early life. This is his 133rd anniversary after he breathed his last in 1964. A resolution was passed to celebrate his birthday as Bal Divas or Children's Day, where all can revisit the child in them and celebrate the Children's Day. He has had a great vision for India to make into a world leader, and he knew that was only possible if the young people are nurtured from childhood by giving them the freedom to dream and have the basic amenities and right to be protected and taken care of. Among the basic rights for children, education and health were of extreme importance, and he ensured to enlighten people with the same encourage parents and teachers to give in their children wings to fly and dream the future they want to create and allow room for mistakes and improvements. All these qualities empower them to innovate and build a better nation. So let's be the children our nation is proud to and create a better tomorrow for everyone around. I wish you all the best and a happy Children's Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, children. It was really well presented. One by one, I am going to give my comments about you people. Please listen carefully. And if possible, please take a paper and pen and then write those comments. So first of all, Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman, your voice is really very powerful. And when you speak with lots of energy and passion. And two things are there that we have to take care. One is that it is quite obvious when you speak that somebody is prompting you. So even if somebody is prompting, it should be not obvious, like you should not look at the face of the person. You just look at the camera and by ear you can listen and go ahead. Okay, this is one thing. And second thing is that some pauses are required. Like at times we have to say the words or say the sentences in the low pitch. At the same time, in some sentences, we have to go in the high pitch. It should not be monotonous. The like since beginning till end, it is like you are saying in the same pitch with the same energy, with the same passion. So there should be some ups and downs in the speech. Like if you are worried about the children, or if you are talking about the child abuse, if you are talking about the children not being behaved well by the parents or the society or the relatives or the close friends, then that time there should be some sorrow on your face, and that sorrow should be seen in your voice as well. So these two advices I would like to give you, Abdul Rahman. And thankfully, I didn't invite any guests today because the preparation that I can see in you people is not that high that I should invite some guests. So that really good that I didn't invite. Now coming to Ishan. Ishan's content is the strength. Ishan, you have prepared the speech very well. I really liked the ideas you have put up and different paragraph you have taken for different content. But again, in your speech also, you have not memorized it. So that's why it's very obvious that you are reading it instead of delivering it. So it's not a speech delivery, it is like speech reading. That you have to work upon that. You have to clearly like present it as a speech without looking in the paper. And then you will find that the effect is quite high rather than looking in the paper and then speaking. So thank you for your fantastic content. I congratulate, but at the same time, you have to memorize it. Now coming to Maria Shams. Maria Shams, you have managed to learn a little bit, not thoroughly, fully, but yes, I think most of the portions you have learned and you presented it well. And it seems that you are coughing, you are not feeling well, you are coughing in between as well. So please take care of your health so that when there is a final program, that day you should be presentable, and that day this coughing should not disturb you. So I hope that you all are going to present in a better way next time. Tuesday, then I will be inviting some guests. By that time, I hope Olita will also be ready with a speech on Children's Day. Assalamu alaikum, Olita. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. Walaikum salam. I'm good. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm also good, and thankfully that you joined today. I'm very happy. So this time we are doing the speech on Children's Day. You can speak about the child, about child rights, about the condition of child children all over the globe. So you can prepare a nice speech, and then on Tuesday, no, today is Tuesday. So on Thursday, you all can present.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now Alicia has not prepared. Alicia herself said that she is not prepared. I hope, Alicia, by that time, you should be ready. And now next day, it means that Thursday is the last day for the Children's Day speech. And now what I decided it, that instead of having all the points for the finals, like when we have the valedictory function, when you have the final presentation, I'm going to divide the marks now into two parts. Like 50% will be your final presentation marks, and then 50% will be from the last day's marks when you are presenting all the speeches together. So that in between also you should pay attention and you should prepare well. So Tuesday, when we are going to have this speech on Children's Day, so you have to be careful that you present it well, because I'll invite a guest from outside, and please ensure that you get good marks, because your 50% of marks of this speech will be added in the final. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so now this is the time to have some fun. Sometimes I think that only we are doing fun more and learning less. But anyway, my fun game is learning game. So you are going to learn by this. What do you want to learn? Okay, so we are going to learn English, and I'm going to play the game. Have you heard the word jumble?
No, ma'am.
Okay, jumble means that when many letters are together, but they are not in the sequence. So we have to unjumble them to make the meaningful word. So this is for the word also, and this is for the sentence also. Like many words are there kept on the screen, but they are not in the sequence to make any sense, to form a proper sentence. So what you have to do is that you have to put them into sequence where that sentence has a meaning. This is very simple. This is even junior level children. Yes. So Abdurrahman, this is for you.
Ma'am, the cat is on the mat.
Wow. Next. Abdurrahman, this is for you. This is because I have chosen a simple one for you. Then I will choose little difficult for others.
It is so hot. The pigs are in the pen. The dog is on a log.
Where is the? There is no the, my dear.
Dog.
No, there is no the dog.
The dog is on the log.
So now one word is left. If you are saying dog is on the log, then one word is left.
A dog is on the log.
Okay.
The fox is on the box.
There are no two the. There is only one the and one a. If it is your exam, you will lose
A
marks.
fox is on the fox is on a box.
Yes, well done.
I can see a bug.
Very good, Abdurrahman. You did a great job. Please give a big round of applause to Abdurrahman. Now let's move to the other participants. Okay, so now who is in the biggest class? I think Olita is in the highest class. Isn't it, Olita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's guess the proverb.
Don't cover a book by its don't judge a book by its cover.
Okay. Now Ishan, Maria Shams and Olita, all three of you can participate in this. Ishan, you can also participate. Olita, you can also participate. Go ahead. You didn't hear this proverb?
Ma'am, maybe the bird early warm the cases.
Oh, no, my dear. The early bird catches the worm. The early bird, the bird that is that wakes up in the early catches the worm. That is the meaning. The early bird catches the worm. Yes. Now what is this?
It's better be safe than too sorry.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry.
When the tough get tough, the going gets going.
No. Ishan, you are not participating?
Ma'am, it's maybe will be when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yes, exactly.
It will be
A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. This is very common.
1,000 step begins with miles. With 1,000 step begins with a single of. I don't know.
This is very common. Ishan, do you know? A journey of
May I try again?
a journey of
thou-
1,000 miles. A journey of 1,000 miles begins
With
with
a
a single
single
step.
of step.
Begins with a single step. Okay, so whatever you have done so far, please write down in your notebook. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step means that we have to start doing the things because one step only will make our 1,000 miles journey. We should not wait for that 1,000 miles altogether we can do. We cannot take. Okay. So write in the correct form in the notebook. Second, one in hand is worth than two in bush. When tough gets going, when going gets tough, tough gets going. When going gets tough, tough gets going. It's better to be safe than sorry. Early birds catches the worm. Don't judge the book by its cover. So please write these 6 and then try to practice in your day-to-day conversation. Okay, so now I have shared with you all the flyer. You can share with your friends so that by in the month of November, we can add on some more people, and in December we will complete this. And please take little seriously. I can see that you all are not memorizing the things. That is a big problem, because if you will not memorize the things, how you are going to enhance your vocabulary, and then how you are going to use them in their day-to-day life. So that's why it's important to memorize whatever you are writing, and then afterwards that will become your habit. Okay, now any questions?
No, ma'am.
Thursday is the, what is this? Thursday is the?
Final presentation.
Yes, final. And I told you this time we are going to have 50% marks. So 50% marks will be added in your final day presentation. So that's why be careful and learn it properly and present it. And I'll bring a judge from outside for Thursday.
May after the complete each final round, will you share marks?
Yes, I will ask the judge to share the marks then and there and evaluate your speech. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, then thank you everyone. Take care and Allah Hafiz.